Oh, yeah! Hey guys, Michael Hunter here. Welcome to another Smash Brothers Direct video where we talk about the Smash Brothers Direct that they just came out with not too long ago. And again, I got Yoshi One Up with me to discuss the online multiplayer, man.
Yoshi.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that was a good song. It had very good lyrics too.
Yeah, it says his name.
Yeah, so yeah, let's talk about the online multiplayer that they talked about in the Nintendo Direct. Basically, we don't even have to talk about it because they said everything in the video, but basically we're going to give our thoughts on it, so.
Yeah.
Okay, so, they said that the wired connection is encouraged for more stable online play.
Duh.
So they want us to go back in time, use wired connection that nobody uses anymore, to have more stable online play.
Actually, that's flawed. There is wireless adapters that are actually faster.
Nintendo.
Gotta keep up, Nintendo. Nah, I don't know. Yeah, of course it's true. You want a, wired connection if you want the fastest.
If you want the fastest
you
thing alive.
silly people. Well, I guess they're informing the people that don't know anything about the internet.
I don't know about the internet. That Bobby's on there all the time.
Alright, one of the things I really like about the online mode is that it has two separate modes. There's a for fun mode and for glory.
Yeah, there's a casual mode and hardcore mode.
Yeah, basically, and to put it in simple words, for fun, yeah, and for glory. So casual and hardcore. So basically the for fun mode is a bunch of random stages. All the items are on. Only the victories are recorded. So if you lose, then it's no big deal.
Don't worry about it.
So it doesn't look bad on your record or on your resume or anything. Like when people look at it, you're like, oh, you lost a few matches, so you don't have to worry about that. You're pretty much clean. So yeah, for fun, it's for fun. It's for casuals and for people that are just in the mood to just have fun, not worry about anything.
Yeah.
It does every stage randomly except for Final Destination, because that's for the hardcore players.
Yeah.
So for the before I move on, what do you think about the for fun mode?
I like it. I'll probably be on that most of the time.
Yeah.
I just like messing around and having fun. I like to have fun.
Yeah.
I don't sit there and sweat while you're looking at my game, but sometimes I get in that mode, and not all the time.
Yeah. Now for the for glory mode, this really shows.
I'm sweating already.
This really shows that Sakurai really sees all the different types of Smash Brothers players out there. Because actually, yeah, both of these pretty much describe perfectly the two types of Smash Brothers players. Because there's the hardcore and then there's the casual. On the for glory mode, it's only Final Destination, no items, Fox only. Okay, scratch the Fox
for Tourney Bros only.
Scratch the Fox only part. But yeah, there's no items, and you can also do one-on-one battles, and wins and losses are recorded. So if you lose, then that's going on your record, and it's going to make you look really bad and stupid and foolish.
Yeah, everyone's gonna laugh at you. I hope like if you suck real bad, like you can like kind of just like delete your, your whole thing, all your data.
Yeah,
that would be nice.
And they should have like a status on your profile that if you go to it, it says failure.
No.
Failure.
No.
Failure. Nice. Very nice indeed. But yeah, it's going to be Final Destination only. But the cool thing about it, Sakurai mentioned that some of the Smash Brothers players that did pretty much Final Destination only got to miss out on all the different varieties of music and everything else that the game had to offer. So they made Final Destination versions of each stage, or just about each stage rather. He said most of the stages. So there's a Final Destination version of Mario Galaxy, Sonic Lost World, the Mega Man Dr. Wily Castle. There's a flat version with no activity going around for each stage, and I find that pretty awesome.
Yeah, I didn't expect that at all. I don't think anyone's ever thought of that either.
Yeah.
He got us. He got us. That was a good one.
That man is smart.
He's smart.
Very.
Sakurai!
All right, so what else is there? Yeah, oh yeah, that's it. Whenever you're playing with friends online, then you can change the rules to whatever you want. So you're not stuck with like random items and random stages. When you're playing with actual friends, people on your friends list, then you can tweak the rules and settings so however you want. So.
Oh, that's so cool. You know, I'll bring up Mario Kart. I hope Mario Kart does that.
Yeah, that would be nice.
No blue shells there. Set.
Yes.
Done and set.
I really hope they do that.
Me personally, I love the blue shell, but you know, people complain. I don't want to hear it. So
yeah, that's because it's really aggravating. Like if you're playing Grand Prix mode and you won like the first 3 matches, then you're doing perfectly on the next one. Then all of a sudden, when you're at the finish line, a blue shell hits you. No way you can avoid it. And then somebody, you get hit by a blue shell and somebody.
What? What
so
if I'm a loser all 3 rounds and then this round comes up and I get the blue shell and I win? I love
rarely
the blue shell.
I don't know. That rarely happens. Like it's mostly inconvenient than anything else.
I have a good time and I laugh.
Well, good for you. I hate it.
They just need that. They just need that.
Yes.
I want to turn it off and on.
Yes. Another thing that I really like is there's no more anonymous matches. Like you actually see everybody's Nintendo Network ID when you're playing with random people. So I'm happy to see that because every now and then I would be in a series of online matches and eventually I would just do really silly things and everybody else would start catching on. Like either like I would pick Wolf, then somebody else would pick Wolf, and then the next match after that everybody would be Wolf. Like just funny things like that would happen all the time, and I kind of want to add these people just so we can have more fun, but there's no way I could do that. No way I could ever possibly see who that was unless I just happened to, like, maybe they recorded it, put it on YouTube, and then it's like, oh, wait a minute, that's the match that I was in. And then you see what their account was, and then you can message them and say, hey, I played against you and didn't realize it, so go ahead and add me.
Yeah, this can be fun.
That's pretty much eliminated. You get the Nintendo Network ID, so you can actually meet people, and if you're having fun with somebody, you can actually add them now. So I'm very glad to see that.
Oh yeah.
Also, you get banned and suspended for being cheap online.
Uh-oh.
So if you're doing stupid stuff like self-destructing over and over again, and if you start a match and like don't do anything at all the entire match, or if you're like purposely targeting one person ruthlessly and not going after anybody else, then you can get banned. And if
but
you
that's
like
part
hacking,
of the game.
Well, they don't want you to be cheap and frustrate other people.
What about silly? Like taunting? Taunting's mean.
Well,
what if I'm King DDD and like I'm just laying on the ground smiling at the screen?
Yeah, but they said if you're not doing anything. So I guess if
that's part of the game.
But it might be considered doing something if you're holding the analog stick
that's
down.
True.
So I don't know.
If you're idle, you should be kicked or something.
Yeah, like if you just sit the controller down and you keep doing stuff like that, then I can see being.
I'm glad they're concerned about all that stuff. That's really cool.
Yeah. And also there's a mode, or I don't know if you call it a mode, but there's a ranking system called Global Smash Power, where you can check and see how many players you're better than. That's a weird way that's just a weird thing to say. See how many players you're better than.
I like it. There's gonna be people who got the game but never really touched it, and I'll be better than them, of course.
Yeah, it's not.
I like that too.
Yeah, it's not a traditional ranking system where you see like this person's better than everybody else. This guy is ranked number 1, but instead, if you go to somebody's profile, you'll see this person is better than 300,000 people. Then all of a sudden, that makes you look like super beast. So, yeah, I kind of like that. It's nicer to everybody, and everybody gets a chance to see how many people they're better than, because everybody's going to be better than somebody else.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, I wonder if people are actually going to see it and it's going to say like 0, like they're like the worst player ever.
How? Just don't touch it?
Yeah, I guess you get the game. I guess what you'd have to do is lose every single match and just do terrible
Oh yes,
the entire time,
of course.
maybe then you would be like the worst player ever. Then that's when you should get like failure status.
Oh no.
But yeah, I guess that's everything we need to talk about the online play. Except for, well, they didn't really talk much about if the game is going to be more stable, like lagless.
Well, you got to remember when Brawl came out, it was like 2008, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of fighting games at that time were laggy, and they just started at work.
Well,
Like,
this
they
was also
barely
on
had
the
good online
Wii.
play.
It wasn't.
And it was on the
Yeah.
Wii. But that was a big problem too, because I had my Wii in my room, and then my roommate had a Wii, and it would still lag online.
Wow.
So there's no way around it. It was gonna lag, and that's probably why I rarely played online. It was just bad. But I'm sure that it's fine now. I've been playing Wii U games online. It's fine.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
So yeah, hopefully the online play will be playable, and you can actually. Well, it has the For Glory mode on it, so it has to be lagless in order to enjoy that mode.
Yeah.
But anyway, I guess that's about it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Yoshi1up, for joining me. Is there anything else you want to say? Like you got a website that you want to talk about?
You gotta visit oneupisland.com.
Yes.
You gotta check it out. Classic video game parodies, videos. Michael.
Yeah. So yeah,
Check
check that website out. Link will be in the description. And also subscribe if you want to see more Mario updates and Nintendo updates in general. And Mario voice impressions like hello, it's me, Mario, yahoo! And stuff like that. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Michael Hunter, see you guys next time. Later.
Yahoo!